welcome all of you to Nissan Stadium on the banks of the Cumberland River in downtown Nashville, Tennessee. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Tennessee Titans.
For Jacksonville.
The final weekend of the summer. Hope you're enjoying it wherever you are as we are off and running on EA Sports. On first down, it's Tannehill. This one complete to Jordan Reed. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39.
That's good.
14 yards there on the first play from scrimmage. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. He's got the first down and more past midfield. And he'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. 31 yards there and a first down. Even from up here in the booth, the play-by-play guy could tell that there was some pretty good blocking on the right side of the line.
Well, you have good eyes, and it's almost like a ballet when it's executed that well. Everyone in the right spot, everyone in sync, everyone hitting the perfect notes. A little more percussion and a lot more.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked by Jared Wilson, and he'll bring this one back to the 29. He's coming off a 3-interception performance last week, so certainly not how he wanted to start here.
Not at all, but this is where a quarterback gets tested. This is where we find out what he has underneath that jersey, because he had a bad game last week. Can he shake off a bad start to this one and start to perform at the level he expects?
And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
And the Jaguar first down.
On play action, here's Tua. And he'll let this one go deep for Chark. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Christian Fulton. Well, certainly not how he wanted to start his night. First throw of the game, an INT.
Yeah, it's not easy, but he's got to try and wipe that one away from the memory banks. And let's face it, it's not often a quarterback and a defensive back have a lot in common. But one thing, because they have these individual type plays, they've got to have short memories, don't they? DB gets beat, wipe it away, quarterback throws a pick, has to do the same thing.
At the 12-yard line.
On second down, it's Henry. And a short 3-yard pickup gets him up to the 15.
He's brought down at the 15-yard line. That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Throwing on third down, Tannehill. And he's got his man, Hilton. And he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24.
Good for a Tennessee.
9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
A first down carry for Henry. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Give him 16 yards there, a Tennessee first down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Tannehill with a play fake to Henry. He'll throw instead. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
On 2nd and 10, Tannehill. Henry's got it out on the left side. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. On play action, Tannehill. He gets it to Brown, complete. And he's got room. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Well, they were in search of a short gain on third down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. So in Jacksonville territory now, here's a 1st and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. Well, this has been a pretty sizable drive. They've had some success. Finally, the defensive coordinator found some success of his own.
I think he just simply said enough of that. Okay, they moved the ball well.
And the pressure gets to him again. So they will accept the penalty and move forward.
Here we go. 30.
After the penalty, it's Henry. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
The 23-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Tannehill. That is caught at the 7. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. 1st and goal from the 6. We're scoreless after 1.
The end of the first quarter with no score.
Here we go now on 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in, going option right. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. That's going to go down as a loss of 9 on the 1st down play.
2nd and goal at the 16-yard line.
Here we go. 28. Defense, let's go. Keep it. Trip left.
2nd down and goal. Tannehill. And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit and forced an incompletion.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Let's give this defense some credit now. They let the guys get downfield, but when push came to shove, they stood their ground. Now they'll likely force a field goal attempt.
And his kick is good. And the Titans hit the scoreboard first. It's 3-0. So they get the field goal, but that was a 14-play drive to get 3.
You sound like you're going negative on that.
I was.
Sounds like you're thinking the 3's just not that good.
And people say that we're negative sometimes. So.
Well, here's the deal. Getting the 3 is good. Obviously, you would think on a 14-play drive you're going to get 6 out of it. But that type of a drive can pay dividends later on because you might wear the defense down.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away, but they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
Setting to throw on 1st down is Tua. Looking right side, and that's complete to Watkins. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Eluding the pressure right. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. Got his man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars.
Touchdown.
DJ Chark, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Jaguars have taken the lead. Extra point tacked on by Lambeau. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
Their own 25-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And they had a long drive last time, but they had to settle for a field goal, and I'm sure that's how it felt to them, settling. They probably should have gotten in the end zone.
Yeah, not out-and-out joy, right? Because that's what you get when you put the ball in the end zone. But there are benefits to that type of a long drive. Your defense gets a chance to take a break, adjust a little bit, maybe get themselves ready to get back out on the field and play a little bit better. So they'll take the benefit even though they wanted the 6 points.
And maybe wore down the other defense. We'll see.
All right, need you to check my eyes here. This entire unit defensively, I think, has looked really strong in the first half, especially in the secondary. They've been cohesive, fast to the football, and we just saw another example arriving there to help knock that one away.
And he will have a Titans first down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4.
First and 10 at the 38.
They'll run on first down. Henry. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42.
Henry, the ball carrier.
Give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Back to throw. Tannehill rolling to his right. And now he's going to use his legs. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line. That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll try to run for the first with Henry. He's got a first down and then some inside the 40. And he'll be taken down at the 26. Henry, a big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. Tannehill with a throw caught by Brown. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down. From the red zone now, Tannehill. His pass caught at the 4. And the Titans are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
First and goal
from the gun. Here's Tannehill. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal.
If you're a selfish player and you're throwing the ball, you're cool with the completion. Maybe not so cool with the yardage loss, though, huh?
Yeah, you went backwards on the yardage. Hey, it kind of works like a sack for the defense there.
Yeah, it's a really big play for them, right? Able to figure it out, sniff it out, and finish it off.
The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
Let's go, defense. Let's go, defense. Here we go. Shoot. Watch the shoot.
Now Tannehill on 3rd and goal. Jacksonville's pass defense holds serve. 4th down. So it's been a long drive. They've held the ball for quite a while. Now what do you do here?
Well, to me, at this stage, after this drive, this close to the goal line, 3 points would be a letdown. I'm going for it here.
1 yard attempt.
And his kick is good. And they'll get it back within a point at 7-6. So a dozen plays on that drive, CD, but in the end, it yields just the 3 points.
Well, they were able to keep the defense on the field for a long time, but let's be honest about it. That was about as unsatisfying a drive as you're going to get. 12 plays and you only get 3 points out of it. Not quite the ending they were looking for.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And you're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but it's still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you've got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are in the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime looking at each other wondering what if.
Tua wants to throw it on 2nd down. Flush to his right. And he'll let this one go deep for Chark. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, Defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of him, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Throwing is Tagovailoa on third down here. He's going to look deep for Watkins. And that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here. And the Jaguars send out their punter as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. He'll send this up into the Nashville skyline, and it's a good one. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30. A very nice punt that time, but they get 11 back on the return. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. Now a play fake, and it's Tannehill. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
For A.J. Brown, incomplete. It leads to 2nd and 10.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. Here's Tannehill. They'll roll him out right. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. Tannehill able to take off and pick up the first as well.
Tennessee Titans.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
The 39-yard line.
Out of the gun, Tannehill. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked by Jared Wilson. And he will be out of bounds as time has run out on this first half. So we're at halftime with our score 7-6 in a tough-fought first half. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, the Jaguars in possession of the lead, and they will get the football as we are underway in the second half. Certainly not what they wanted out of the locker room here as they'll start defensively at the 40-yard line. Very good starting field position for the Jaguars offense as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Here's Tua. And he'll let this one go deep for Chubb. That's caught at the 25. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. The second quarter starts off with a bang as they snag over 30 yards.
Jacksonville.
Now they try the right side here. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
At the 29-yard line.
This one out quickly to Watkins. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. 23 yards on the play. That's how you draw up the run-pass option right there. You get a chunk play out of it.
And you know quarterbacks love to throw the RPOs because oftentimes they're in-breaking routes. But receivers love it even more. The ball gets to them quickly, allows them to put some moves on in the secondary.
And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown.
Josh Lambo.
A great play there. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Jaguars are able to widen their lead.
His kick is
and he'll bang that one through.
Makes the score Jaguars 14, Titans 6.
And Lambo now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They trail offense first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some.
And the Jags get to him as down he goes. Caleb Chason gets him for a loss of 5. He is so tough to handle on the blitz, and that's Exhibit A. So 3rd and long after the sack. Tough task for Tannehill and the Titans. Meanwhile, this one knocked down in the backfield. It's incomplete. We saw a lot of that a week ago defensively from him. AFC Defensive Player of the Week. Just always seems to be around the football.
I like your observation there. Understands the game, understands positioning, can put himself in the right spot, and then make a play on the football.
And did they keep it in? They did. They kept it in. It's down close to the goal line at the 1-yard line.
You rarely call your punter a weapon, but he certainly was there. How about that? Pinning him down at the 1-yard line and helping out the defense in a big way. I'm telling you what, if I'm a defensive coordinator, I might be...
Oh, and he's not going to make it out of the end zone. The push too strong, and that'll be a safety. Well, I think you can go ahead and give your punter an assist on that one. Pinned him deep, and the defense comes through with 2 points.
You're exactly right, partner. This was all set up by a great punt, and if the ball goes in the end zone, this never happens. So great call. Give the punt team and the punter some love.
So that one will be accepted. Tannehill and the Titans come up now 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. He fakes the give here and looks to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. What a difference a week makes. Last week he hit on over 80% of his passes. This week he's down under 50%. What do you see as the difference?
Well, I think we're used to seeing a drop. If someone's over 80%, they're not going to hold that number, not in this league. But a drop under 50%, that just tells me that the